Welcome to another few days in my life in Paris, and also I'm going to be sharing how I do my grocery shopping as a nutritionist who lives in Paris. So the way I do it in Paris is I go grocery shopping twice during the week. So usually on Mondays, today is Monday. And so what I do on Mondays usually is I look through what I have in my fridge already that I need to use up during the week, and also I check out what I have in my pantry, in my freezer, just anything that I can make some recipes with. And then I also look through recipes. I kind of do both of these simultaneously. I look at what I have in my fridge, and then I look through some recipes. Usually I look at my Pinterest recipes. I have some pins on Pinterest that I really like, or I just scroll through and I use that as kind of a base, and then I adapt it. I also have my own cookbook that I like looking through because honestly, you tend to forget the recipes that you know how to make if you're not making them like every single day. So I do that. And if you want to check out my cookbook, the link is in the description. I look through other cookbooks that I have as well, and I just find a few recipes that sound appealing to me. And honestly, the way I do it, I don't find recipes for every single day, like let alone every single meal. Usually I'll find maybe like 2 or 3 that seem good to me, and I will make them in at least double or triple portions so that I can have them throughout the week. And the rest of the meals, either I'm gonna make some pasta or just throw a bunch of quick things together, some canned beans and some like halloumi, cheese, and I will probably eat out maybe once or twice during the week as well. So that's how I get all my meal slots kind of filled up. That's why it's so important for me to have options that I can kind of like build meals easily with. That's why I always have frozen veggies on hand, canned veggies, canned beans, and just easy kind of protein sources, meat alternatives that I can turn into a dish really quickly, usually for lunch because I eat at home for lunch too. So usually I'm not feeling like making an entire recipe for lunch. If I have leftovers from dinner, that's perfect. And on the days that I don't, I just throw stuff together very quickly. I think that's also a very important part of healthy eating, is to make sure that you have options accessible that are very convenient, because if you have to make an hour-long recipe every single night, it's just going to be much harder to stick to it. But if you have some easy options that you can kind of play around with and mix and match, then you're much less likely to order food. So for instance, right now we're gonna look in my fridge. There's not gonna be a lot of stuff. Yeah, let's look at it right now. I don't have a lot of things left. I do see that I have this Beyond Meat, so I'm going to buy the rest of the stuff I need to make this recipe. So that's gonna be carrots, zucchini, and I think I have whole wheat pasta already. And I think I have canned tomatoes already as well. So, okay, I need more of these yogurts, and I think with eggs, I need more as well. Yes. And let's see, what do I have here? Oh, I actually have a zucchini here. See? So it's great that I check because I had forgotten about it. So actually I don't need to buy, I already have like most of the ingredients for these meals. I'm gonna get like a carrot and I think we're gonna be good. Oh yeah, and I need shredded cheese for that meal as well. I don't have any more. Okay, now onto my pantry. Yes, this is like a Parisian apartment-sized pantry. So I have the canned tomatoes I need in order to make that meal. I have the spaghetti, the whole wheat spaghetti I use as well, and I think I'm pretty good. Oh, I see that I have this tofu. Now I see that I have this tofu, and it's making me want to try this kind of like peanut sauce tofu and broccoli and rice that I saw. So I'm going to get some broccoli, and I think that's all. I think I have rice and peanut butter already. I think we're good for the breakfast options. In my fruit bowl, this is catastrophic. I have a few plums, so I definitely just need to get more fruit and some more onions. So I'm gonna write everything down in my notes app. I'm going to write the rest of the stuff that I need for other recipes where I have like 0 of the ingredients, and then we're gonna get going.
Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lane. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day. Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lane. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day.
So I'm back, I got rained on, and I'm gonna show you what I have and what recipes I want to do with the food. So first of all, stuff that is kind of like standalone. This I like to have for breakfast once in a while. I'll have it with some fruit. Is it the healthiest option? No. Is it practical instead of skipping breakfast? Yes. I also got this kind of pre-made salad. I mean, it's just a bag with cut up veggies. And I already have like kind of ready-made sauce. And again, would it be better for me to make my own sauce? And also, would it be cheaper for me to cut up my own veggies? Yes. However, is this a very convenient thing to have when I don't have a lot of time and I am making myself like a plate of pasta and I need some veggies and fiber? Yes. Then I got some skyr yogurt. This is super high in protein and low in fat. I like to have these as a dessert, specifically when my meal wasn't that rich in protein. I got an onion too for a recipe, some red pesto sauce for pasta dishes, a banana. This is gonna be for a smoothie. Then I got like nectarines. These are huge. You probably can't tell. They're super huge. Some cherry tomatoes. These are my favorite to have as a starter when my meal is lacking veggies or for certain recipes as well. Now for the recipes I talked about, I got a couple of carrots for my Beyond Meat and whole wheat spaghetti and veggies recipe, and I also got canned tomatoes. I actually already had a thing of canned tomatoes, but I need them for another recipe. The shredded cheese is gonna be for that recipe too, as well as many others and many pasta dishes. I got some broccoli to do my tofu, broccoli, peanut butter, and like rice situation. And then I got some spinach. This is so big, but it says it's for 2 people. You know, spinach shrinks. So I'm going to be using this in a recipe. So I want to make a chickpea curry. So I got the chickpeas for that as well. And I have all the rest of the stuff, the rice, the spices, and then the spinach that I don't use for this recipe, I'm just going to put it in my smoothies. And for the chickpea curry, you need a thing of tomatoes too. And I'm going to use the one I already have. And then usually I go back to do some minor grocery shopping around Friday, where I get more fresh fruit and maybe a thing or 2 that was missing. I went to see a Paralympic game because they were held in Paris. I did the walk of the Coulée Verte in Paris. I chilled at a cafe. I went to the theater. I had a little apéro with friends and then went to a club. I visited a painting gallery as well as a fashion one, and I visited a chapel. I just love Paris and everything it has to offer.
If I were you, I would watch what you're saying to me. Cause everybody plays the victim till somebody gets vindictive. Then it's cruel that you're acting like cute and naive. Cause society will take your side for sure. So I guess it's up to me to stand up and sit your attitude down. Then I guess you'll finally see the devil in the mirror that you are. Driving in octane, burn me down.
That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like it and subscribe, and see you on my next one. Bye.